How to complete a vocabulary keynote for 6th grade. So if you're in my class, this should look pretty familiar to you. On the left, I have a regular glossary page from just one of our books. This happens to be the Disappearing Honeybee book, so if you're working on that book, this will help you. And then I listed out the steps to what we do to make a vocabulary keynote. So step 1 is to look at the glossary in the given book. Step 2 is to count how many words are listed. So if we look at our words, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So then create a keynote with one slide for each word. So you would want 12 slides since there are 12 words. Step 4, title each slide with the glossary words in order. So slide 1 would be colony, slide 2 would be compromise, slide 3 would be disorder, slide 4 would be dissected, slide 5 would be fertilization, so on and so on. So then you want to write the definition of the word in your own words. So we see the definition here, but you don't want to write that down word for word. You want to summarize it, paraphrase it, put it in your own words. Then you want to use the vocabulary word in a sentence. A lot of my students get confused when they rewrite the definition. They will often use a synonym, which is a word that means the same, and then they will use that word in their sentence rather than the vocabulary word. So please remember to use the actual vocabulary word in your sentence. And then the last thing you want to do is include a picture, a drawing, or a graphic that helps you explain the meaning of the word. And you can find a picture from Google Images. You could draw it on Keynote. You could draw a picture on paper and take a picture of it and insert it. You could use the shapes to create your own picture. I just want a visual included. So there are 12 words, so I would make sure I have 12 slides created for my keynote presentation. The first word is colonies, so the title of my first slide would be colonies. The second word is compromise, so the title of my second slide would be compromise, and you do this for all the words in order. Then you rewrite the definition in your own words or use synonyms to describe the word. A synonym is a word that means the same. Next, use the word in any tense. So for the word colonies, you could use colony, and it would be fine. Or disorder, you could use the word disorders. I'm fine with that. And so the vocabulary word is surveyed. You would use surveyed in a sentence. So for an example, I surveyed my class to see how many students ate McDonald's last week. That's just an example of a sentence. You could use that sentence. I don't care. And then last, you will find a picture to attach to the slide, draw a picture, or use shapes to create a picture for each slide to help demonstrate each word. All right, so we're going to do an example together because I just went through the instructions twice. All right, so I just chose to do the word colonies. And so I titled my slide colonies, you can see it at the top, and then I inserted a screenshot of the actual word and definition so that I could look at it while I worked, and then I just kept it there because it doesn't matter. Obviously, I know that you guys are using these words and these definitions, so you can leave it on your slide. It does not bother me. Colonies, groups of insects or animals that live together in a certain area. That is my own definition. Notice it's similar to the definition the book gave me, but it's not the same. It's got some things in common. I shortened it, I put it in my own words. And then my sentence is, I saw an ant colony in my backyard. It scared me because I'm afraid of ants, so I peed my pants. So it's a funny sentence, but I made sure to underline my word colony. And see, I used the word colony instead of colonies because I just wanted to use it in the tense of just one. Then I included a picture of some different colonies. These are ant colonies. So you can include other pictures that doesn't have to be about ants. I just chose to do that. So have fun learning your vocabulary and make sure you finish it for all of the words.